Hi everyone, I'm Emily. I'm Lee. Welcome back to my channel. I know that I've been missing in action for a long time. I'm so sorry to keep all of you waiting. I got lots of questions on my social media, like people have been DMing me on Instagram or even in Facebook asking me why have I not given out any new live sharing. So I'm just wanna put it out to you guys, my latest update. So actually around like 2 months before, I actually went into the hospital to get a very minor operation, but it took me 1 month to do my basic recovery and another month for me to properly to heal my body, get back to my feet, get back to my routine and all those, and now I'm finally back. So sorry for keeping everyone waiting for my new update and new sharing video. So today I am going to be sharing one of my favorite product from Atomy, and it's also actually one of the product that actually kind of saved my life in a way, or like saved my lifestyle of something that I've been suffering for a long time. This is HEMOHIM. So this one right here, this baby right here is HEMOHIM. Why do I say that HEMOHIM saved my life? Well, disclaimer ahead, I'm going to talk a lot about periods. So if you're a guy and you don't want to listen about period, you can watch, skip to half of this video to listen about other benefits of consuming the HEMOHIM. But I am mainly going to talk about and share about my reason why I fell in love with Atomy and why I fell in love and a hardcore fan of using HEMOHIM. So I suffer from this where my period does not come. So my period don't come on time. So my period come and go around when I was in like high school or when I was in middle school, or in Malaysia we call it secondary school. So I start having my period when I was like at the end of my Form 1. Form 1 is equals to around like your grade 7 in international school. So from Form 1 I had my period like at the end. So in my Form 2 I do have period, but it's not really that irregular, so my mom told me that it's normal. So only up till I found out that my period doesn't come is that when I was around my Form 4 or Form 5s. So what happened is that my period will come for maybe very heavily in 1 month, and the other 2-3 months it wouldn't, it just don't come, and I'm not sure why. So I went to a nutritionist and I tried to went and see a doctor, not a gynae, just a normal house doctor, and they asked me to eat supplements. So they told me to eat supplements like vitamin C, evening primrose oil, telling me that it would help. So it actually helps for a while, but then it stopped. So I thought that I'm just gonna have this for life, and I don't think that it's a major concern until I went into university. So what happened in university is that I have lots of assignments, I'm really busy, and not having my period on time actually ruins like my lifestyle and my routine a lot. I'm not sure if a lot of you get this, but when girls are going to have their period, they go through like this pre-period cycle where they felt like tenderness on their breasts, and they might felt itchiness from some parts of their body. Everyone is different, but as long as my period does not come out from my body, I continuously have that symptoms, because my period just is not out. So my body have that, keep on telling me that, oh, your period is coming, and you have all those things that you would have when you're about to have your period, but your period just don't come. So imagine this: if your period does not come for 3 months and you're having that for 3 months straight, well, normal people will have those symptoms like tenderness on their breast or on their chest. They have like cravings, and they have this kind of mood swing. It's very normal, but then after they had their period, life goes back to normal, the hormone goes back to normal. But imagine this: not having your period for 3 months, and your body knows that you are supposed to have your period, but it just don't come out. The blood just did not come out. So you will continuously have tenderness on your breast, which hurts all the time, back pain, weird food cravings, mood swings for all of the 3 months continuously. So imagine that. So it's going to affect your routine, your lifestyle. It is so bad. And yeah, like for my sister, she had the same thing, but she will have period pains and cramp, like severe ones. I thank God I don't have that. So what happened is that I tried to see the doctor. The doctor said it's normal. I just need to continue like have a healthy lifestyle. Of course, not to drink cold drinks, not to drink ice and ice cream. But guys, we're living in Malaysia. It's mostly hot. Like 90% of the time it's hot. How are you going to survive in a hot, humid country without drinking ice, without having ice cream, without having food that are cold, that are bad for your body? Impossible. So it's so impossible for me not to drink cold drinks and all those. I know it's bad for my body, but you don't have a choice. You're too hot, and when you're outside, you would just automatically drink like cold drinks. Like you will order boba, will go to dessert place with your friends and all those, which is normal. But then suffering this for quite some time actually damaged myself mentally, emotionally for a long period of time, because I've been having this for at least 3 to 4 years. I've been suffering for this, and it actually ruin a lot of things with my appetite. It just make my life very chaotic. I don't really have a very weak immune system, but generally I do like have heatiness and all those. Oh, and I sometimes do my blood pressure is not super low, but I'm like more to the lower side of it, so I do need to have supplements that actually help with my blood pressure as well, because I don't really have anemia, but just sometimes very low blood sugar or very low blood pressure. So that is one thing that I wanted to find in a supplement as well, but I don't know what supplement would help with my period and all those problems. So what happened is that my mom, she bought HEMOHIM for me. So that time I was like at the end of my university. It's in my final year. At the end of my final year, when I was at university, she bought this for me, and she told me, Emily, you know, why not you try this HEMOHIM? I heard that it's really good. So I said, okay, so this is traditional herb. This is made from herbs. So I'm just gonna give it a try. So I didn't really check on the ingredients or all those. I know it's certified, and in Malaysia it has a halal sign. So I just try it out. So because I trust my mom. So and she bought it for me, so I tried it out. So what happened when I tried it out is that at first I have this phase which is called the healing crisis. So after I consumed this, I became quite sleepy. I need to sleep a lot, but then it just lasted me for like a week or two, and then after that, I don't know why, after consuming this, my body have more energy to do work. For some reason, I'm not sure if it's a placebo effect, but then for some reason after consuming this, I don't get sick that often. My body is not that heaty. I always feel very tired all of the time. I'm super active in my activities as a university student. I was in the student representative council. I'm doing orientation and all those, but then for some reason I'm not that tired. I don't feel super tired like how I used to. So that's the first thing that I found out after consuming this HEMOHIM. The next month, my period came. So I was super happy because my period came. But in my mind, I'm telling myself, you know, what if this is the kind of supplement that, you know, just make my period came for some time and it stopped coming again. But that never happened. So my period came, I was so happy, and they came on time. They are not 3 months late anymore. They come on time. If they are late, they are probably just 1 or 2 days late, which is very normal. And also the most important thing that I found out that I don't feel that tired, because when I do my research, I was so amazed by this product. I do my research and I found out that it actually helps with people who have low blood pressure. So I became super in love with this product. What I do is that I wake up in the morning, I'll have this HEMOHIM before meal. Sometimes after my breakfast, I'll have this one sachet, one pack of this, and then I'll go through my day with a lot of energy. And when there's time where I feel that I'm gonna have fever, this works for me, it works for my family as well. If I feel, you know, the feeling where you have before, when you know that you're going to have fever the next day, and then you felt that, you know, your throat is like swelling up a bit and you feel that your body is super heaty. And I heard from my cousin that, you know, when that happened, just consume 2 packs of this. So that's what I did, and after consuming 2 packs of this, it actually helps. The next day the fever did not come, and I do not have a sore throat anymore. Now, another story from me is that I mentioned early on the video that I went into hospital. So what happens with my body is that every single time if I eat Western medication like Panadol, paracetamol, fever medicine or flu medicine, every single time, it might be just me, but every single time I eat Western medication for either flu or fever, my period do not come. So my period will skip a month or 2 since my teenage years. So this is also partly the reason why I suffer from like the period irregularities. I don't fall sick often, but if I do, and when I take medication like Panadol, it will affect my period. So not just Panadol, any medicine, allergy medicine, any medicine that I take, Western medication, it affects my period. When I went into the hospital and I need to eat medication for as long as 2 months actually. So I've been eating for Western medication for 2 months, and ever since I got into the hospital recently, my period stopped coming as well, because I was eating loads of medication. I was eating like antibiotics, I'm eating like all sorts of medication, at least 3 to 4 different kinds of medication. I'm eating painkillers, and it messed up with my hormones a bit, I think, and it messed up with my system in my body a bit. So my period did not come for 2 months, and I did not eat HEMOHIM that time because I've been eating too much medication. So I start to eat HEMOHIM the moment I finish my pills. I start eating HEMOHIM, and thankfully this month I actually get my period back after 2 months not having my period again due to eating lots of medication. My period came back just because I've been eating this HEMOHIM supplement. So I really do think that if you really have problems with your period, really do, you know, check HEMOHIM out. There's a few YouTubers that I came across that I watch when I research about HEMOHIM. There's a few YouTube videos as well, and YouTube channels that actually mention, I don't know those YouTubers, but they do mention about how HEMOHIM helped their period as well. So I'll look for it and I'll link them in the description below as well. So if you do have the same problem and you're wondering if HEMOHIM is the right supplement for you, you could check their videos as well. I'll link them in the description below, and you could check them out and see if you really need it. Now, if you want to know more about Atomy or any of the products, skincare, makeup, beauty, all those, or just generally this supplement, do check out my Facebook page, and also you could watch more video from me. Remember to subscribe my channel, click the notification bell, and check out the video. It's going to pop up around here. So stay tuned for part 2. I'm going to see you in part 2 where I will tell you in depth what HEMOHIM does and why it helped me. So I'm going to see you in part 2 of the video. See you later. Bye.